Hello everyone, this is Akhier, and we are exploring the SCP Foundation once again. Today we are on the favorite or old-time goodie, one of the ones I pick out personally to read. Also to note, like the video please, and if you leave a comment commenting a SCP that you might like to have me read or explore, or any of the stories or anything like that, I do not promise to read anything, but I will look into it and see if I want to, because I would love some viewer participation, so there's that. So if you have a favorite or something, good way to get it read by me. Anyway, today we are doing 87, The Stairwell, because it's got a nice bit of flavor to it, and it's one of the oldies. I figure we're probably going to end up going through a lot of oldies with these, just because that's how you get to the top rated on the all-time. You exist for forever. Oop, all the way at the bottom. Up to the top. There we go. There's a nice little thing there. SCP-87. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-87 is located on the campus of Redacted. The doorway leading to SCP-87 is constructive reinforced steel with an electro-release lock mechanism. It has been disguised to resemble a janitorial closet consistent with the design of the building. The locking mechanism on the doorknob will not release unless volts are applied in conjunction with counterclockwise rotation of the key. Counterclockwise. The inside of the door is lined with 6 centimeters of industrial foam padding. Due to the results of the final exploration, see document 87-IV, no personnel are permitted access to SCP-87. Now the description. SCP-87 is an unlit platform staircase. Stairs descend on a 38-degree angle for 13 steps before reaching a semicircular platform of approximately 3 meters in diameter. Descent direction rotates 180 degrees at each platform. The design of SCP-87 limits subjects to a visual range of approximately 1.5 flights. A light source is required for any subjects exploring SCP-87, as there are no light fixtures or windows present. Lighting sources brighter than 75 watts are shown to be ineffective, as SCP-87 seems to absorb excess light. Subjects' report and audio recordings confirm the distressed vocalization from what is presumed to be a child between the ages of blank and blankety blank. The source of the distress calls is estimated to be located approximately 200 meters below the initial platform. However, any attempts to descend the staircase have failed to bring subjects closer to the source. The depth of descent, calculated from Exploration 4, the longest exploration, is shown to be far beyond both the possible structure of both the building and geological surroundings. At this time, it is unknown if SCP-87 has an endpoint. SCP-87 has undergone 4 video recorded explorations by Class D personnel. Each subject conducting an exploration has encountered SCP-87-1, which appears as a face with no visible pupils, nostrils, or mouth. The nature of SCP-87-1 is entirely unclear, but it has been determined that it is not the source of the bleeding. Subjects exhibit feelings of intense paranoia and fear when faced with SCP-87-1, but it is undetermined whether said feelings are abnormal or simple natural reactions. And here's a picture. I was trying to open it up in a tab. But yeah, SCP-87-1 enhanced image from still taken from Exploration 1. Addendum. Over a period of 2 weeks following Exploration 4, several members of the staff and students from Redacted campus reported knocking at a variable rate of 1 to 2 seconds per knock coming from the interior of SCP-87. The door leading to Skip 87 has been fitted with 6 centimeter thick industrial padding. All reports of knocking have ceased. Authorized personnel may refer to documents 87-I through 87-IV, 1 through 4. For transcripts of explorations 1 through 4, end of sentence. And then we have 1, 2, 3, and data expunged. So no 4. We don't get to read that one. I guess there might be a reason for that. Maybe we'll find out. Yeah, it's not one of the expanding ones. It's one of the ones that is just a new page. Nothing against that. It just means I have to go between pages for it, which was why I didn't mind trying to expand that image. Anyway, document number 87-I, Exploration 1. D8432 is a 43-year-old Caucasian male of average build and appearance and unremarkable psychological background. Class D designation is a result of demotion due to mishandling SCP blank. D8432 is equipped with a 75-watt flood lamp with battery power capable of lasting 24 hours, a handheld camcorder fitted with a transmission stream, and an audio headset for communication with Dr. Blank at control. D8432 steps through doorway onto initial platform. Despite the wattage, the flood lamp only illuminates the first 9 steps. The second platform is not visible. At this point, since there are only 2 people, I'm going to try to do different voices so I don't have to be like D so-and-so, Dr. Blank, D so-and-so, Dr. Blank. We don't have any information about Dr. Blank. Dr. Blank. I will I have a hard time with accents. Not as in I can't do them, but either I fall into them wrongly or go weird with it. Because of that, I will not do a southern accent from the US because I have gotten trapped in that accent before. I have a real problem with mirroring it, especially if I'm talking to someone with said accent, because then I just start to talk kind of, this isn't it, I'm just randomly doing a voice. It kind of takes over, which is weird. I don't know. Anyway, I think Doctor I will have like this, and the D will just be a regular voice. I will read their names first for the first 2 lines, starting now. D8432, it's fucking dark. Dr. Blank, is your flood lamp functioning properly? D8432 shines the light out the door and into the academic building's hallway. The light reaches significantly farther. Yeah, it's working. It just won't light these stairs all the way down. Thank you. Please continue. D8432 descends for 13 steps before reaching the second platform. The platform is in the shape of a semicircle with an apparent concrete surface and walls. There are no distinct markings aside from nondescript patches of dust, dirt, or wear consistent with that which is typically found in a typical concrete stairwell. D8432 rotates 180 degrees to begin descent down the second flight of stairs, then pauses. The second flight then pauses. Reason for stopping? You hear that? There's a fucking kid down there. Sounds like one. None of the described audio is feeding through the camera or mic at this time. Could you please describe the sound? It's young, either female or very young boy. It's crying and sobbing and saying, please. Help. Please. Yeah, it keeps repeating that and crying. Can you estimate its distance from your current location? I don't know, maybe 200 meters down? Please continue down the next flight. The subject descends another 13 steps. As he reaches the landing, audio of the child, as described, is picked up. The child alternates between sobbing, wailing, and the words, please, help, and down here. The level of audio is consistent with D8432's reporting of it being approximately 200 meters below. Can you still hear the crying? Yeah. We're picking up as well. Please continue down. Stop if you notice any changes in the audio or environment. The subject descends another 3 flights of stairs before stopping. Keep going? Please. D8432 continues another 17 flights, total of 22 flights, before stopping. There is no visual changes in the environment, and each flight has been a consistent 13 steps. I'm not getting any fucking closer to the kid. Stereo confirms that the crying noise has not increased in volume and remains approximately 200 meters below the subject. Noted. Please continue. The subject continues another 28 flights before stopping. 50 flights in total. D8432 is standing on the 51st landing, counting the initial ground level landing. D8432 is estimated to be 200 meters below the initial platform. 34 minutes have elapsed. The volume of crying has not increased. I feel a little uneasy. You spend a long time in the dark, unknown stairwell. It's natural. Please continue. The subject hesitates before stepping down on the next stair. As the subject moves forward, the flood lamp illuminates a face located approximately at the bottom of the flight. Skip 87-1. It appears to be the same size and shape as a human head, except it is lacking mouth, nostrils, and pupils. The face is completely motionless, but is making direct eye contact, indicating its awareness of D8432. Fuck, what the fuck is that? Shit, holy fucking shit, what the fuck? Can you please describe what you're seeing? It's some sort of fucking person face thing, and it's fucking looking right at me. Fuck. It's looking right at me. Is it moving? No, it's just staring at me. Fuck, it's creepy. Please approach and further illuminate the enemy. Fuck, I don't want to fucking... The face jerks forward about 50 centimeters, directly toward D8432. Fuck. Redacted. D8432 enters a panic state and rapidly ascends skip 87. D8432 reaches the ground floor in 18 minutes, at which time he collapses and passes out. There is no sign of skip 87-1. Review of the footage indicates an equal number of flights and steps ascending as descending. Audio of the crying and pleading remain at the same volume until the last flight, at which point it ceases. Medical reports indicate collapse was a result of rapid ascension of the stairs, causing fatigue. Now, of course, some things like your equal number of flights of steps ascending and descending seems a little self-evident. You went up the same and went down the same, except we're dealing with skips here. That's not always accurate. That's not always correct. Sometimes it might be different. Because fun. Document 87-II. Exploration 2. D9035 is a 28-year-old African-American male of strong build. Psychological background indicates no abnormalities except an extreme hatred for women. Subject has an extensive record of data expunged. D9035 is equipped with a 100-watt flood lamp with battery power capable of lasting 24 hours, a handheld camcorder fitted with a transmission stream, and an audio headset for communication with Dr. Blank at control. D9035 is also equipped with a backpack containing 100 small LED lights with adhesive backs and battery lives of approximately 3 weeks. Lights turn on and off by compressing them. D9035 shines the flood lamp down the first flight of stairs. Despite the actual wattage, the light does not illuminate beyond the 9th step. At first, once I read that first bit about them being African American, I'm like, I will just use the same voice. And then I read the part about the extreme hatred for women, and I'm like, I will not use the same voice. I'm not sure what voice I will use, but it will not be African American or my own. Ha! Obviously the doctor is still Dr. Blank. This guy's this guy. This is completely not an African American voice. I'm not really sure what I'm going for here. Maybe it's a bit Kermit the Frog? I don't know. D9035. You want me to go down there, Doc? Please, shine your lamp. No, that's a little too annoying a voice. You want me to go down there, Doc? Dr. Blank. Please, shine your floodlight outside of skip 87 to verify it is functioning properly. D903 shines the light into the hallway. Comparison with the footage from Exploration 1 confirms it is indeed brighter. Thank you. Please continue to the first landing. Hey, Doc, I know what you said and all, but I don't think I want to go there. Starting to get another accent. This is my problem with accents. I fall into random accents. Please continue to the first landing. Doc, look, As per our earlier conversation, please continue to the first landing. D9035 pauses for 18 seconds, then descends 13 steps to the first landing and stops. Is that a kid? Please remove one of the adhesive lights and attach it to the wall on the landing. Doc, you hear that? Is that a kid down there? That's unconfirmed. Please affix an adhesive light to the wall and verify it functions. D9035 hesitates, then removes one of the lights from his backpack and adheres it to the wall. He presses on the light and it turns on. Please turn off your flood lamp. D9035 hesitates again before turning off the lamp. I don't blame him. The LED light illuminates landing, but does not extend beyond the first step either way. Thank you. You may turn your flood lamp back on. Please continue to descend. At each landing, affix an LED light to the wall and turn it on. If you notice anything unusual, please report it. D9035 turns the flood lamp back on, then descends the next flight of stairs. As he sets foot on the landing, the audio picks up sounds of pleading and crying consistent with those of the first exploration. Can you still hear the previous reported audio? Yeah. She sounds about 150, maybe 200 meters down, and am I supposed to get her? Look, Doc, I don't do good with kids. Please place the light and continue down until you notice anything unusual. The subject adheres the light to the wall and turns it on, then continues to the next landing. It adheres the third LED light to the wall and turns it on. D9035 continues in this manner for the next 25 flights before stopping. I don't think I'm getting any closer to the kid, Doc. How far below would you estimate the source of the sound to be? Same as before, 150 to 200 meters down. Thank you. Please proceed. D9035 continues in the same fashion for the next 24 flights. At the 51st landing, he stops. Footage shows an arced gouge in the concrete wall, estimated to be approximately 50 centimeters long and 10 centimeters wide. The first step from the landing appears to be completely smashed into rubble. That's new. You see that? Yes. Can you please describe what you see? Looks like something slashed at the wall, and the step over here is all crumbled and stuff. The lash mark looks really smooth. D9035 touches the gouge mark. Yeah, it's smooth. Feels like glass. Thank you. Please continue down. Look, Doc, I think I've gone far enough. Please continue as per our agreement. I don't want to be doing this, agreement or not. Data expunged. D9035 steps over the destroyed step and continues down the staircase. Nothing is notable at the next landing. D9035 adheres an LED light to the wall and continues in the same fashion for another 38 flights. The sound of the crying and pleading still has not gotten closer. D9035 is on the 89th landing. 74 minutes has elapsed from the beginning of exploration. Subject is estimated to be 350 meters below the initial platform. I feel like the kid's trying to lure me down here, Doc. I think it's time for me to... D9035 stops talking and moves as the flood lamp illuminates skip 87-1. The face is staring directly at D9035 again, indicating awareness of the subject's presence. Although skip 87-1 appears to be unmoving, its location is 38 flights below the initial encounter in Exploration 1, indicating it is mobile. Is there a reason you stopped? D9035 is unresponsive. D9035's breathing grows labored. Skip 87-1 remains immobile for an additional 13 seconds. Skip 87-1 blinks. D9035 yells incomprehensibly. I live in an apartment, so I will not literally be yelling incomprehensibly. Plus, that would probably spike the audio levels something fierce. Skip 87-1 jerks forward until it's approximately 90 centimeters from D9035. Subject turns and flees up the stairs. Please relax and calm down. Turn around. We need a closer look at the face. D9034 ignores Dr. Blank and continues rapid ascent. He continues to scream incomprehensibly. D9035, can you hear me? Please, slow down. D9035 is unresponsive and continues rapidly climbing the stairs. His screaming diminishes to babbling. After ascending 72 flights, D9035 collapses on the 17th landing. D9035, can you hear me? D9035 is unresponsive, but labored breathing can be heard through the audio feed. For the next 14 minutes, D9035 is immobile. The visual feed is black, and audio picks up only the subject's breathing and the continuous pleading coming from below. After 14 minutes and 32 seconds, an unchanging visual and audio feed, 14 minutes and 32 seconds of unchanging visual and audio feed, the sound of a rapid heartbeat not consistent with a human heartbeat, and a low cracking noise is heard. 7 seconds later, D9035 gasps and revives, continuing his ascent of the stairs rapidly and wordlessly. The heartbeat and cracking ceases, and nothing abnormal is detected on the visual feed. He remains unresponsive. D9035 exits Skip 87 and sits on the floor outside the entrance. Oh, we were literally at the bottom. D9035 then enters a catatonic state from which he has not yet recovered. Ooh, that's not good. And now for the last document, because we don't actually get number 4, number IV in the Roman numeral parlance. Document number 87-III. Number 3. Expiration 3. I can count. D9884 is a 23-year-old female of average build and appearance. Another voice I am not excited to do. Psychological background indicates a history of depression. Subject has minimal records of using excessive force to data expunged. D9884 is equipped with a 75-watt flood lamp with battery power capable of lasting 24 hours, a handheld camcorder fitted with a transmission stream, and an audio headset for communication with Dr. Blank at control. D9884 is also equipped with a backpack containing 3.75 liters of water, 15 nutrient bars, and 1 thermal blanket. Now for the voice of the female. Is this what I'm going to do? No, starting to go into the accent again. Is this what I'm going to do? Just a lighter voice. Yes, mate, no. Just a lighter voice. I could talk like this, but it would be stuck on my throat. And you don't want to listen to that. I really need to come up with a voice I would use for females. I could just talk a little bit airy, a little bit wistful. Nothing too excessive, just so I don't fall into some kind of other voice. We'll go with this for right now. We'll find out if it's a horrible choice. We'll find out together. D9884 stands on the ground level landing of Skip 87. The flood lamp illuminates only the first 9 steps. LED lights placed on the wall during the last exploration are not visible. Please descend the first flight and examine the landing wall. D9884 descends 13 steps and stops at the landing. There is no trace of the LED light at the location. Footage There is no trace of the LED light at the location. Footage from Exploration 2 indicates it was placed. Yeah, it's just a dirty concrete wall. There's nothing on it. No, wait, it's a little bit sticky right here. D9884 indicates the spot on the wall the LED light should have been located. There's a child crying down there. She's begging for help and crying. Thank you. Please continue down the stairs until you notice anything unusual. D9884 descends. Upon reaching the next landing, audio of the crying child, consistent with the prior two explorations, is picked up. No LED light appears to be present on any of the landing floors. D9884 continues with no incident until she reaches the 17th landing. Ooh, there's something on the ground here. It smells really bad. It's all sticky and stuck on my shoe. Ew, it's so gross. Video feed confirms presence of substance occupying a space approximately 50 centimeters in diameter. Can you describe the scent? It's kind of smells like old rusty metal and pee. Thank you. Please continue until you notice anything else. D9884 continues to the 51st landing without incident. The 51st landing remains unchanged from the previous expedition, and similar observations are made. D9884 is asked again to descend until anything unusual is noticed. Subject continues her descent until the 89th landing is reached. The video feed jerks and the subject yells, "Oh, fuck! There's a hole in the ground and I almost fell in." Video feed confirms the presence of a hole approximately 1 meter in diameter. The subject shines the floodlight down, revealing only blackness. Approximately 4 seconds pass, and a light of an indeterminate distance down the hole flicks on for approximately 2 seconds and then back off. There was a light down there. It's gone now, but it was on for like a second. Did you see it? Yes. Can you estimate the depth of this hole? No way, it's too deep. At least a kilometer, like way more than a kilometer. Thank you. Can you still hear the sound of the child? Uh-huh. She still sounds far away. I don't feel like I'm getting any closer. It's like for every step I take, she takes one down. Please continue down until you encounter anything unusual. D9884 continues to descend Skip 87 for approximately an hour, covering an additional 164 flights. She stops to rest on the 253rd landing, consuming 1 nutrient bar and several gulps of water, which sounds like a good idea. Though I only took 1 gulp of water. Personal failing, I know. Stay hydrated. D9884 is at an estimated 1.1 kilometer below the initial landing, yet the sound of the child has not changed in volume. After pausing for 4 minutes, D9884 resumes her descent, making no stops for another 216 flights. 1.5 hours later, D9884 is on the 469th landing and approximately 1.8 kilometers below the ground level. That's a bit of a distance. I'm not getting anywhere. I think it's time I went back. I mean, going down is one thing, but this is a long climb back. You have been provided with food, water, and blankets to last you 24 hours. I think I'm losing the voice. Please continue down. No, I think I'm going back up. D9884 turns toward the previous flight of stairs. Skip 87-1, the face, is directly behind D9884, blocking her ascent. The face appears approximately 30 centimeters from the lens of the camera. Its eyes are fixed directly on the lens, this time looking not at the subject, but the person viewing the video feed. That's us. The video feed glitches and freezes for 4 seconds, accompanied by a static-like screeching noise from the audio feed. It then cuts to bumpy visuals of D9884 descending the stairs rapidly. It's been following me this whole time. It's been right behind me. Oh God, it's right behind me. It was looking right at me. Dr. Blake, please do something. Please help me. Oh God, please. No, please get it away. Please. No, please. I knew it was following me. Help me, Leaves, no. Please, no, it was looking at me. It was staring at me. It knew I was here. It's been watching me this whole time. Oh, God, please help me. Oh, no, please. This continues in a similar fashion until the end. D9884 continues to scream and plead hysterically as she rapidly descends the staircase. The previously heard static-like screeching seems to overlay the audio feed, beneath which can still be heard the original sound of the crying child. Approximately 14 flights down, the video feed swings to show the area directly behind D9884. The face is now approximately 20 centimeters from the camera lens. It is not staring at the subject, rather is fixated on the camera lens, giving the illusion is making eye contact with the viewers viewing with those viewing the footage. It is important to note that since the sighting of Skip 87-1, the sound of the girl crying and pleading has been... it is important to note that since the sighting of Skip 87-1, the sound of the girl crying and pleading has been increasing in volume, indicating D9884 is nearing the source. After approximately 150 panicked flights of descent with 3 visual confirmations of Skip 87-1 still in pursuit, D9884 trips and appears to fall unconscious. Audio feed indicates strong proximity to the source of the crying. The static and screeching noise continues. Video feed shows yet another descending flight of stairs, indicating D9884 still has not reached the base of the stairwell. 12 seconds of motionlessness pass before the face comes in full view of the camera, eye contact being made directly with the viewer. Audio and visual feeds cut out and no connection is reestablished. That's cool. Where's the thing where it's going to be... They don't stop for that one, obviously. Due to the results of the final exploration of the 4th one, no personnel are permitted access to Skip 87. And we get all of these. And on the 3rd one here, what happens is the Skip 87-1, the face, is instead of looking at the D personnel, the lady who is presumably not with us anymore, in all senses of the word, it's looking at the camera, at the viewer. And we do not get any information about the 4th exploration. My guess, obviously, Dr. Blank is the one that's viewing this. Well, one of the ones that is viewing this, because he's like talking with her actively. He's just talking and talking. So, since the face is directly interacting instead of just the person, which it did on the first 2 encounters, on the 3rd encounter with this lady, it's making note of the viewer, of the Dr. Blank. And then we don't get the 4th log, meaning that the 4th log is... What was the specific? It's expunged. Data expunged. So it's not even behind some kind of like, oh, you need higher permissions. Is literally wiped. That means whatever happened broke containment. And that is why they don't let people in anymore. And with the addendum right here, they add industrial padding. My personal headcanon for this is that what happens in document 87-IV, document 4, the 4th exploration, They send some other D personnel down. Perfectly normal. They go farther than they've ever gone before. The child doesn't seem to get closer. Maybe they don't go farther. Maybe they're told to turn around right away. That's entirely possible. But whenever they notice the face, 87-1, it is no longer contained to the stairwell. And this could go two paths. One path, the one direction, what happens is, while it's still just staring at the camera, it somehow pulls the doctor in. Because, obviously, you're not allowed to escape the stairwell once you start going. This one I'm less sure of. And it would be less breaking containment and more pulling someone else in containment, which is still breaking containment, but it's that would be a good reason to data expunge it. Like, these aren't like they are documents, they're transcripts and whatnot. But, like, we're not getting, like, the visual feed, because that is how some of these have gone in the past. Some of the stories have had, obviously, still just a transcript, but it's implied, or not implied, it is directly stated, this is the visual feed. It's just in written form because obviously they didn't have a visual feed, a literal visual feed, so we can see it by reading it. Fair enough. This is not that. This is actually a transcript. And then we even have the fourth transcript expunged. So, if we do not have the visual and audio feed directly, that must be gone. And even the fourth one is completely gone, even the description. That would imply that it broke containment, and even just the viewing of it breaks containment as well. So like I said, either one, it pulls the doctor blank in and everyone else that was watching, or it is quite possible that the face appears around them. Lights go dim, get absorbed into darkness, and suddenly the face is behind them. It's like, oh! And this is entirely my own fluff headcanon nonsense, but yeah, one of those happens. And it doesn't just happen to the doctor and those actively watching it. Those looking at visual recordings of it, and especially even a transcript for that last one, experience the same effect. And that's why we are limited to just transcripts and not even the fourth one. Because would it be mimetic? I guess it would technically be somewhat of a mimetic thing. The tags on it are acoustic, building, chase, Euclid, horror, illustrated, light, location, SCP, and spatial. It's got chase and spatial being specifically called out. So with that, I'm edging towards the second one, where the face shows up with the... No. The first one, because of what's in the addendum. The people somehow get pulled in. Maybe the face does appear to them and ends up pulling them in itself, or they just like they try to go somewhere, go through a door, and all of a sudden they're in the staircase. And the knocking, yes, it could be Skip 87-1 doing that. However, it has never actually gone to the surface as far as we know. So it is entirely possible that it is pulling the people that watch this and get infected by it, because obviously it acknowledges the viewer. So it pulls them into the staircase. And the knocking, maybe it isn't them directly, but it's implied to be like, someone's here, please open up, let us in. And as the SCP Foundation is wont to do, no, we're not going to do that. have some extra padding, so no, we can't hear you pounding on the door anymore. But yeah, this is definitely a fun one. I still need to work on blanks and data expand. Well, the data expand and the stuff where it literally says redacted. I'm partial to the redacted. But the blanks, I don't have a thing for that. Doesn't sound too good. I'll think of something. Or, in the comments below, please tell me what you think. Also, leave a like. Leave a comment. If you subscribe, I'm trying to do these weekly. Maybe more if I ever have time. Who has time anymore? But maybe. And just in general, please consider interacting with the video because the YouTube algorithm is sort of into that kind of nonsense. Anyway, this is Akhier, and I'm signing off.